Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock number 109, the 109th episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where my friends and I, we're going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And right now, as you can obviously tell, that this is a cartoon cartoon texture pack. I'm always gonna get mashup and texture pack confused no matter what happens. Every single time it's a mashup pack, I call it a texture pack. Whenever it's a texture pack, I call it a mashup pack. I just can't get things right anymore. So pretty much I am by myself commentary wise, but I have Steve and Jub in the party with me. So yeah, I don't think they can say hi unless Jub wants to send a message. I don't know if Steve is still here or he's still AFK, but it's just how it is right now. Everyone else is asleep. They're trying to get their sleeping schedules intact. I need to get my sleeping schedule intact because I'm still staying up around 4 to 5 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah, that's one of the things I need to work on as well. And if you guys didn't actually watch Operation Dome, I'm just going to repeat everything that happened on Operation Dome onto this one. So one of them is, of course, the update on my arm. I'm able to move my arm. I'm just not able to actually straighten it out because it actually has a little bit of a tension pull on the muscle on my arm. So I can't really do that. And as well as that, I cannot lift anything heavier than 5 pounds. I could hardly lift my phone for about a good 30 seconds before it starts to actually get weaker and weaker, and I gotta put it down, otherwise it's gonna again cause tension in my arm, because when they took out that bone, or that bone spur, it has taken a part of the muscle away from it as well. Not the tendons, thank God, but just a little bit of the muscle. So my arm has to repair itself, the muscles have to repair itself, so I cannot keep pushing it just because I want to get something done, like eating for instance. Since I'm predominantly right-handed, even eating causes a little bit of strain for my arm. When I'm trying to use that fork to actually pick up the food and eat it, it's just, I literally have to put my face as close to the plate as possible if I want to do that. Because every time when I try to use my left hand, it just doesn't work. It just feels awkward, as well as sometimes I even drop the food. It's like, god dang, I cannot even eat my favorite food. Might as well go with soup and just have a straw and just start drinking now, right? Well. So pretty much that next week is gonna be the checkup date where I'm gonna go talk to my doctor and see what I can and cannot do involving my right arm, as well as a little bit of muscle therapy so that I could actually strengthen up the arm just a tad bit, but not so much as to push it per se. It's gonna be fun. I'm just happy that, again, I'm pretty much off for 3 months. I just visited my friends from work. They said that they miss me. I'm the type of person that does, like, a lot of stuff where I'm the person that pretty much is in charge of the store at times. So, they kind of miss me being in charge where I just let everybody lay back, and just as long as they do the work, I sometimes gotta remind them to do the work, but just as long as they do the work and everyone's all good. What just hit me? Oh, hey. You jerk face. God dang. Go away. Go away. No one likes you. I'm just gonna cover this up so you don't shoot me. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna fall down right where the torch is at. Just cover you up, cover you up. Nobody's even, oh, what the heck? How'd you get down here? Oh well. Just die. Just die. Go away. So yeah, when I actually visited, one of my coworkers said, it was like, oh, we were just talking about you. How has it been? And then we just had a discussion. I ate some food and then I left. But again, I do miss my friends. That was just pretty much the whole point of me going to work, really. It's just I like to talk to my friends over there, but I still get the work done nevertheless. Oh god, no. Okay, there's a hole right there, so that's fine. Whew. Didn't want to make obsidian because I'm still trying to get rid of all this lava here. This whole area right here where all the cobblestone is, the gravel, this all used to be lava. It was just so much. That's the only bad part about Operation Bedrock, is that we're gonna have to face a lot of lava pools. One of them, I believe, is still, what's it called? Wait, why am I putting torches on here? I'm gonna get rid of this anyways. That one of them is an actual void, I believe so, that I'm gonna make a video about it, and then I'll show you guys how you could actually find a void if you ever were to dig down deep into bedrock levels. If anything else, it's just, if you find, like, a lava pool at y-axis 4, chances are there may be a void. Unless it's just one block deep lava pool, then there are probably no voids. But if it's at least 2 or 3 blocks deep, then there's a definite void there. All you need to do is just get some TNT and just blow it up, and then there you go. You found a void, but you just can't jump into it. pretty sure if you were to actually delete all of the patch updates, I'm pretty sure that the Void would actually come back. They really need to bring back the Void, honestly. It was fun. Just at least bring back the Void to where if you find one and you jump in, you just die. But the thing is that with the Void, when it first came out, when people jumped in, when you jumped in, it just freezes your game. And if anyone else jumps in and you are the host, it would freeze your game. You have to turn off the Xbox and turn it back on. That's just the most annoying part of that whole Void ordeal. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do. I know I need to actually level this off little by little, and then I need to patch the ceiling up since this is y-axis 8 if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check my map. Okay, that's 6, then that would be 7, this would be 8. Well, this is 8. Just gotta make sure. Just don't want to confuse myself, especially with this whole entire texture pack where everything is just all off kilter. Like the swords, there are animals, and then we have the pickaxes, which they are just different items. Sometimes it's hard to tell which one's which. Like this bowling pin. This is a shovel, for crying out loud. This cartoon texture pack is a lot of fun. Just for building or something like that, but for survival, of course, it's just weird. And I just realized I'm in a cow suit. Oh, joyous lucky me. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, stone, no, I need cobblestone. There you go. At least cobblestone looks alike no matter what. Stone looks alike. This is gravel, not dirt. It's just weird. At least dirt looks like dirt. And I like the lava texture. Look at that. Look at all the bubbles. That's pretty cool. Okay. So that's enough for the arm. If you haven't seen pictures of it, or if you haven't seen the video, there's already a video just pretty much titled 2 clips of my arm. And if you guys are weak at the stomach, I recommend not watching it. For those who don't care and want to actually check it out, go ahead and check it out. It's just 2 clips of the doctor pretty much opening my arm, and you see the bone right there. And then the second clip is when the bone spur has been taken out. Too bad they weren't able to actually, well, they could have, but they didn't want to. I'm just sad a little bit that they didn't film the operation itself, but at least I'm happy that I actually got 2 pictures of it, because of course, it's better than nothing, right? Look at the positives. Just look at the positives. And one of the positives, I keep kicking myself down because of this. I could have actually won $35,000. I'm not lying to you guys. The thing was, it was pretty much that PCH housing thing, you know, that one that commercial pops up that you could win $5,000 a week for life. They had 2 of these little things. One of them is that you could win thousands of dollars instantly. You scratch out one thing that's telling you what you need to find, and you have 1 of 3 choices. If you choose the wrong one, there's no going back. So there was the left, the middle, and the right. I scratched on the first one. It says number 32. So I can either choose left, right, or the middle. My first thought was to choose the middle. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't choose the middle, I chose the right box. So I scratched the right box, I didn't win. So I was like, whatever. I scratched the middle one just for the heck of it. $35,000. I kicked myself down. I'm like, oh my god. I'm such an idiot. It's just like taking a test. You do not second guess yourself, because more than likely the first guess that you have is going to be the correct one. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. With that $35,000, of course, is like, what we're going to do with that is like, we're going to give 10% to the church, and then a percentage to the house for any costs, and then the rest we'll just split it between the family, because I'm the one who got us the $35,000 if I was to actually win it. But sadly, I didn't win it. I'm like, oh god. At least better luck next time, because they do more than one drawing, of course. So if they send us another brochure, then that's just another chance of winning. Now let's hope that I don't second guess myself another time, because otherwise I'm just gonna regret it. And I gotta ask you guys, what would you have done? Or what would you do if you were to get $35,000? What would you spend it on? What would you have gone? What would you do with $35,000? And one of the other things I would have done with $35,000 is to pretty much get my room as a studio. Because one of the things I want to get is to actually buy, what was it called? I honestly don't it's sound reducers or soundproof foam, so that you don't hear an echo in the room if you were to actually be loud or something like that. Because I could tell that sometimes my room echoes a bit. If I'm way too loud, you will hear an echo. And the only thing that's pretty much not causing the echo is the fact that I have a popcorn roof. If you don't know what that is, if you look at your roof, if it's flat, then no, that's not a popcorn roof. But if you see like there's little bumps everywhere or a little bit of, yeah, I could just say bumps everywhere, that's the popcorn ceiling type of deal. And that's one of the things that pretty much, what's it called? It gets rid of the ambience. It gets rid of the acoustics. And of course the dogs are barking, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And apparently a creeper blew up right behind me. Oh my god. Well, at least I got rid of a lot of the gravel, but at the same time, I almost died because of that. What great timing this is. Either way, what was I talking about again? Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever the dogs bark, they always make me forget what I was talking about. Gosh. Huh. I honestly don't remember what I was talking about. So let's move on from here. What else can I remember from what I talked about in Operation Dome? I'm sorry for those. It's like this is deja vu due to the fact that not many people actually watch Operation Dome. So if I were to say something in Operation Dome and did not say it here, I feel like not many people will actually know what I'm like with the updates. So let's see. The other thing I talked about in Operation Dome is that I possibly may be actually making some like soundtracks or music. I got myself a $60 program. I know it's cheap, but I gotta start somewhere, because if I were to spend like $300 on Fruity Loops and not actually use it, then that's $300 well spent. Wasted, but well spent. Oh yeah, the thing I talked about the other one. Yeah. What would you do for $35,000? Okay, let's move on from here. Okay. So with the entire thing about music, I always wanted to actually produce my own type of music due to the fact that I have a lot of ideas going through my head, and now I'm able to actually show it off in my creativeness of creating music. I've always had a little bit of passion about music because I learned how to play the piano when I was young, even though I don't know how to play piano anymore. I honestly don't. If you actually give me a piano, I cannot coordinate my left and right hands to actually play any songs anymore. That's just the deal. Oh, hey, Jub Jub. You'll be... Okay. Double from Timmy's. It's Canadian, people. It's a Canadian thing. I have no idea what Timmy is. I think he's saying Tim Hortons, but still. I just don't know anymore. Okay. Gotta focus. Gotta stay focused. So, pretty much it's... What is that box? It's Music Maker and the Music Studio bundle. And apparently it's $150 value, but it's only for $60. You could actually create and record your own music tracks. So if I ever get around to it and start learning it, then I'm going to produce my own music tracks. Probably start off with at least 30-second or 15-second loops. Maybe I could make myself a brand new intro or outro. Who knows if I'm actually that talented. But all it is that I'm going to share it with you guys, and if you guys want to use it, then feel free to use it. All I ask is that you credit me, of course, with the description and all that stuff. Just link it to the channel, and then it's all good and handy dandy. And if I am very, very good at it, it could be to the point where I could make my own album type of deal. It's just, we're just going to take it slow. We're just going to take it one step at a time. Let's see if I'm able to even produce a 15-second good track. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if I accidentally, make a song that's similar to another person's, because that's a bad deal about making music. Sometimes you may accidentally recreate somebody else's music that they've made, and it's not intentional. You didn't do it on purpose. It's that what you hear sometimes is something that somebody has already made. How do I explain this? It's kind of tough for me to explain this as well. Like, you guys think of beats in your head, and then all of a sudden you think it's like, oh, this is original. Maybe I should make it. You make it, and then it turns out that it's been already made by another person. You just remembered it in a different way, and you just created it that way. Yeah. I wonder how people do it. I wonder how people actually stay original. It's like if they listen through like 20 different songs, and they try to make sure that they don't actually copy the beat or copy something out of it. But who knows? If I actually create songs and then people tell me it's some more similar to this, they show me the link, I'm like, whoops. That's just going to be the whole entire situation. It's not like I'm going to let people download it or anything. It's just like, Yeah, I apologize. I didn't mean to actually make the song similar to yours. Please don't hate me. So one of the other things is that I've actually added more people to Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Two of the people so far, one person, he hasn't came back yet, but two of the people were Park X Forest, and the other guy is Sticky Tack 46. The other guy was Rogue something. What's it called? I don't remember. I've written down his name, but it's something Rogue. And he joined for about a good hour and he helped us out and then he left. And Steve came back for Operation Dome, so it's all good. But again, I'm actually inviting more and more people to Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome so we can get a lot more work done. And as well as I'm going back to actually making Let's Plays. Oh, look at that. Park X Force wants me to join. I'm just going to tell him I'm recording right now. So let me go ahead and message him. Alright, so Park actually joined the game and you can see my second account has left the game. So that is how I actually have people join the world. I recently bought a 4-month membership for Sword King Gaming. So here is the account that I'm going to actually add people to and have them join my worlds. And as well as that, if I want to bring back the other series that I've done, like, World Showcases, I could add them on Sword King Gaming, I could invite myself in, and then we could start making the video after we take a look at the world, see the highlights of the world, and then we just get a recording from there. That's one of the things I want to do, because again, 3 months off, I have a lot of Let's Plays I want to do, I have like 50 games that I want to play, so if there's any other games that you would like for me to do on a Let's Play, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. It has to be either Xbox 360, GameCube, Nintendo Wii, or the Wii U. Because recently, I actually got my HD PVR back from Diamond Noodle since he's going to be going back to school, or he's currently in school, and since he doesn't have much time to actually record videos, I just bought him the, whatever component cable it is, that 5 component cables for the HD TV. I bought that for him so I could actually get back my HD PVR, so now I'm able to actually record GameCube games with that. And there's a lot of GameCube games I want to play too. One of them, possibly Super Mario Sunshine. It's been a while since I've actually played that game, but that game is so much fun. I actually do want to actually pick up that game and start doing a Let's Play on it. I know it's been done over and over and over, but nothing beats the old type of games. A lot of people really do new games because it gets a lot of people's attention. Don't get me wrong, I actually do new games as well. The ones that I actually want to do, like, of course, Call of Duty Ghosts was the recent one I've done. And I remember I've done one on Black Ops 2, but that was before I actually got more popular. Maybe I should actually do a remake of Black Ops 2 because that was post-commentary. And I really don't actually like post-commentary anymore. Only time we actually do post-commentary is if you want to talk about something that's been going on, or vlogging for instance, and you want to have at least something going on in the background rather than having a black screen. But if you were to do a Let's Play, or if you were to do something that requires live commentary and then put that in post-commentary, it's just not the same feeling, especially when the reactions are not genuine, and pretty much the reactions are kind of faked out at that point too. So, Forrest sent me a message. Maybe he needs some pickaxes. Let me see. Okay. That was the thing about Forrest as well, is that his family is pretty loud. You guys understand, right? Like, if your siblings or your parents barge into the room and they start talking, you hear them in the background. I just didn't want that to go on because I don't want to hear anything that may be personal for everyone else to hear. That's why I don't want to have him talk for a bit. So let me see. So I'll be right back. The dogs are going to start barking again. I can't have that either. Okay, I'm back again. Hopefully there will not be any more interruptions because it really is pretty much annoying because I hate the cut of flow due to the fact that sometimes I even forget where I last left off in the commentary. That's the deal. I pretty much go with the flow. I don't write anything down, and I should write something down so at least I can remember the key points that I want to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just going to forget them again. Well, if you guys actually remember this from a long time ago, this is actually the original 3-torch path. It went from halfway around the world, and then with 3-torch path, it was at the edge of the world going all the way around the world. But now we've expanded that, of course, which is now 30-torch path with all of it connecting to each skylight, and pretty much goes from north, east, west, and south from the original skylight. So we've done a lot of digging, and I want to see what can we do within 2.5 months that I have left on my break. I'm going back to work and I'm also going back to school, so it's going to be that pretty much tedious time where a lot of my life is going to be focused on that rather than actually working on Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock. It's going to be a few hours on those worlds respectively, so I got to make this time last. I got to make this time worth it. I got to get a lot of stuff done. So let's see, especially if you guys are new to this channel, we are working in quadrants right now. This is quadrant number 1. So we're going to do, quadrant number 1. Quadrant number 2 has already been finished, although we need to actually get rid of all the lava and all the other stuff, but pretty much is essentially finished. So this is quadrant number 1. We are mining layer 3 and layer 2. We are leaving the floor alone, which would be layer 1, because we want to do that last. Because I've always told people, it's an illusion type of deal where you get to see where it ends. Because if you were to dig a wall and tunnel it through and it seems like it's never going to end, you will start to get bored. Honestly, it happened to a lot of my friends. It's like, when is this going to end? I want to stop mining already. But since you see where the wall, where it ends, you'll be more motivated to actually get it done quickly, because once it's done, it's done. Like, you could see where the edge is at, so you know that you're getting closer and closer to finishing. So that's why we're doing layer 3 and layer 2 first, and then with layer 1, you just mine this whole floor up, and then you're good to go. And the reason why I am actually patching up the ceiling is due to the fact that with this OCD factor that I have, I want to make it look clean, I want to make it look nice, and I don't want to see any blemishes, or I don't want to see any holes. Just honestly, I don't. But other than that, that's pretty much what Operation Bedrock is in a nutshell. We've been at it for over 2 years, and yeah, I know we are slow at this, but again, if I have a lot of things on my plate right now with going to work, having less time to go on Operation Bedrock, not having many hours to actually work on these worlds, then yeah, it's gonna be a little bit slow. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. So to wrap things up, or what's it called, recap, all it is that pretty much I have 3 months off of work. I'll be able to do a lot of series that I want to be doing. Oh my god, the slime looks weird. Just working on Operation Dome, Operation Bedrock, probably bring back my old series, do more Let's Plays. If you guys have any suggestions for a Let's Play that I could possibly do, let me know in the comment section below. And then, what were the other things? Yes. My arm is doing well. I'm out of an arm sling. I just can't really lift anything heavier than 5 pounds. I cannot stress my arm because I don't want to make too much damage on there. And then, of course, I'm going to get my checkup around another week or so they can tell me what I can and can't do. And it's going to be a little bit of a therapy session as well. And then I'm going to try to make my own music, and I'm inviting more people into the world. Maybe I could actually check out their worlds for pretty much bringing back one of my older series. So it's all going to be great. If you guys want to add Sword King Gaming, feel free to do so. But just let you guys know ahead of time, if I need to delete people, I'm going to start deleting people on Sword King Gaming. So do not take it to offense, do not take it to heart if you find your channel actually, or not channel, you find your account being deleted off my friends list. Because I cannot add everybody in the world. This isn't Xbox One where you could actually have 1,000 friends. Because I can guarantee you that I will fill that up with 1,000 friends, and then it's going to be like a little bit of a hassle trying to actually sort everything. Just looking through the 1,000 friends, like, is he on? Is he online? Is he online? Is he online? Oh, he's not? Okay, delete. Just gonna be so much of a hassle. And then, of course, this is the cartoon texture pack, so if you want to actually download it, it's only for $1. Why not? Look at the slime. Look how silly the slime look. Look how silly everything here looks, especially with the items and all that good stuff. But as far as I know, I believe I hit that 30-minute mark. I really hope I did, because with Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock, I tend to hit that 30-minute mark, and whenever I have to do some jump cuts, then I have no idea where it's going to end off. But either way, again, question of the day. If you were to actually get $35,000, what would you do with that money? And as well as another question, a little side question, if I actually start producing music, would you actually download it just to hear it? Or would you try to help me out to create what type of music and all that stuff? Because I want to try it out. Because why not? But that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for everyone else who contributed to the commentary, or, well, can't really say commentary. Just thank you, Jub, thank you, Steve, and thank you, Force, for putting up with me as you guys hear me talk. So here we go. With that being said, I'm SorKing090. Have a great day, everyone. And as always, we will see you in the next video.